All right, here we go with the Daily Debate, brought to you by the MMA Junkie Radio team, and we're here with Extreme Couture General Manager, one of their head coaches over there, Eric Nixick. So here we go, guys. Today's hashtag Daily Debate question for @MMA Junkie Radio: which Conor McGregor fight would intrigue you the most? Donald Cerrone, the Diaz trilogy, Khabib rematch, or Tony Ferguson? You go first, guys.
I'm going to go Nate Diaz, just because I feel like the further and further we go with this, the less of a chance we're going to see a third one. It's going to stop mattering at some point. As where Donald Cerrone, they haven't fought yet, so you can just rehash that whenever. But I don't want Nate Diaz to take another fight.
By the Nate Diaz trilogy, like, you got to see who comes out of this. I mean, like...
Yeah, because both fights were fun.
But it's not for a title or anything.
I don't care anymore.
It's just a fun fight?
Yeah, make it happen.
If you throw...
I don't want him to fight
Ariane versus Brittany, that's a fun
title?
fight, too. I mean, don't you want it to matter for something like the stakes to be...
Is Ariane and Brittany an option? Because if it is, I'll vote for that.
Other? Okay.
No, I mean, why would you want Conor McGregor to fight for a title right now? How does he deserve that?
I just feel like there might be, like, other stakes. What I will say is I think it's probably sells the most, maybe, or because if him and Khabib rematch, which holds the record, I think it'll be different now because he didn't lead us to believe like there might be something. Like Lawler leads you to believe I got something for Ben. Conor didn't lead me to believe that he might have something for Khabib. Diaz is lucrative, but I guess what I'm thrown off by is intrigues you the most. That's what I meant. I know that fight kicks ass and I know it's special. In fact, they all do. But I thought you were going to go in another direction.
In my mind, it's really not even. Okay, one guy finished one guy, and in the other fight, the other guy, the judges told him he won. There's a difference, in my opinion. If I'm Nate Diaz, I could rest easy with that. But don't you want to get paid? Come back and do that. That's what I would do.
How about you, Eric?
I gotta go with Cowboy.
Cowboy? Why does it intrigue you?
Well, I think if you look by process of elimination, I feel like Tony's rightful heir to be the next one in line for that title shot. You know, I think he's earned that spot. So I don't think Tony should have to fight anybody. I think it should be Khabib. And I just think stylistically, I think Cowboy and Conor would be a great fight. I was with Cowboy on Friday. That dude's a big kid. You know what I mean? He's a big 155er. And I think Cowboy, if he wanted to eventually take that to the ground, that would be where you want to finish. But we know Cowboy, man. He likes to bang and he likes to make it exciting. And both of those guys are kind of cut from the same cloth. So I think that would be a fun fight.
Come out on a Clydesdale?
Right.
Budweiser?
For sure.
This one intrigues me the most. Ferguson. And I'll tell you why. For one, they're part of the same stable, Paradigm. So every once in a while, it's fun to watch those. You know, Adi's gonna have to sit in the middle of the arena and not sit on the Diaz side or the McGregor side. Sorry, Ferguson side of the McGregor side. But more than anything is, if Khabib is sitting out right now, then if Conor wins and gets past Ferguson, you can't deny him Khabib. Right now, the UFC's like this close to touching the button that says make Khabib and Conor happen, and Conor's coming off a loss.
Right. And
fans, especially the hardcores, are gonna be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Right. But if you put him against Tony and he beats Tony, you know, a guy that's 13-1, you'd go, "Yep, he sells," and he beat the one guy that you needed to get to that. No disrespect to Poirier and Max Holloway. I think even they would understand that Tony's just the guy.
Yes, I agree.
Why Tony's not in that fight, by the way, is just a whole other debate. And then if Tony wins, he's going to become an even bigger star because he's going to get over on the most popular star ever. And now the Tony Khabib matchup is probably $1 million pay-per-view.
Right.
So that's why I'm intrigued, because I think there's ways for a lot of parties to win and still satisfy the UFC's lust for money. We love money, 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 money.
Okay.
See, fans like to see deserved fighters fight deserved fighters. So kind of like a tournament or playoffs that we see in other sports. The UFC is just like, what's going to bring in the most? This one, I think, bridges the gap. All right, here's the results of the debate. Over 3,000 votes came in. Shout out to myself. I came up with the question. Donald Cerrone did win. Congratulations, Eric. 30%. The Nate trilogy and Tony Ferguson were right there, man. This was a photo finish, 29 and 29. Oh. And then 12% was the Khabib rematch, which shocked me, honestly. I thought Khabib, just because these questions, man. The Russians always come strong. The Irish always come strong. So I thought Khabib was going to be #1, but it wasn't. It was a photo finish, 30-29-29. There you have it. There's the Daily Debate brought to you by the MMA Junkie Radio team and Eric Nixick from Extreme Couture.